Peace and love, peace and love. So I feel like I know I cannot be the only one that when you first get on your what they would consider a spiritual journey or whatever, when you have this newness, this like your awareness first or whatever, you get this urge to want to dibble and dabble into everything or read or purchase or like every book on the market that has to deal with something else because it just be like, ooh, like you get like one little insert or something, you're like, oh my gosh, I gotta have that book. Or you get to where you're like, oh my gosh, I gotta have that crystal. Or you get to like, oh my gosh, I gotta have that tool. Um, Not saying that none of that stuff doesn't work because it does. But what I had to learn was that the power is really, it really lies like within us. Those things can amplify what we already believe to be, but the true power is within our mind, right? Like we're the ones that give those tools that power. Um, yeah, food for thought. Food for thought. And I had to like slow down um, with buying stuff because I'm like, I'm doing too much. Because now it was like I was on this path of searching for something outside of me when it's not, that's not the case. Or a lot of people have, like, there's tons of good books out there that will guide you, like, in the right direction. But books are really an author's perspective on a topic. And we all have like different journeys. So what works for one may not work for us, or what works for us may not work for others. And even though it may work for some, it may work for you as well, which is nothing wrong with buying things like tools to help assist you like on your journey. But I did catch myself because I was just racking up on my books. Not to say that I wasn't reading them, because I definitely was. Like I can read a book in a heartbeat and like fall in love with that book and like take from it, right? Um, then apply it. And then sometimes I even call myself like buying books to where I'd only need it for like a certain chapter, and then I'm just like, I got what I needed from it, and then I would put it away, and then maybe like a year later, something just would, within me would be like, pick the book back up. And I'd open it back up, and then like something, whatever page I opened it to actually reflected on something that I could have been going through, like in that moment, like things like that tend to happen for me as well. Um, but yeah, I just want to get on here and share that. I'm loving the fact that I went ahead and started this page, and this is just like the beginning of my journey. I really made this page for like me, to fall in love, like to rise in love with myself, and just to like show up for myself, not be afraid. If you're following me, like that's kudos to you. That's dope. But initially, it's just for me to like keep up with my own journey so I can always go back and like check myself, or just, like keep up with my growth within myself. But if you are watching, thank you for watching. Peace.